Greetings, I'm Nicole and this is Presley's Pantry. Today I'm at California Adventure with Chef Toby and he is going to teach me how to make his pozole for Three Kings Day.
Hello, hello.
Hi.
How are you? All right, so pozole is going to be made for about 2.5 to 3 hours, so it's going to take a little bit of time. So you want to get yourself a good sized pot. Okay. Nice thick bottom on so it's nice and even heat. We're going to start it off with nice cold water.
Okay, perfect.
I'll get you the first couple. And then we're going to use a diced pork. So it's pork shoulder, about 1-inch dice. It's also called stew meat. You can get that as well. You can also add chicken in there if you want to. It's your own preference on what you prefer. We're making a pork one here in the resort.
And the pork shoulder has a little bit more fat on it, so it makes it nice and moist. And
correct. It'll take about 2 hours to cook down, so it's nice and tender. Because right now it'll be a little bit tough if you were to do it.
And you cut it in cubes.
Exactly, about 1-inch pieces.
Perfect.
Okay. So we're going to add that to the cold water. And you'll get this nice and hot, about medium-high heat for about 30 minutes.
Okay.
And you'll skim whatever foam has kind of come to the top to keep it nice and clean and clear. You'll get that beautiful flavor if you can keep it as clean as possible.
Oh my God, I love pozole, so this is such a treat for me.
Good. I've been enjoying it every day this month. So.
I'm sure.
After that cooks for about 30 minutes, we're going to add in some diced onions and bay leaf. You want to add in the onions for me?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Put me to work, Toby.
All right. The onions are the same size as the meat so that they don't break down too far. Okay. So it's nice and simple. The bay leaf, we're going to break it up a little bit so that those flavors start to meld throughout.
Perfect.
Next up, while this is cooking, you're going to cook these for about 1.5 hours just to start to get that meat nice and tender. We want to develop some flavor in there, so we're going to add in some fresh garlic to be split in halves and left whole. Since garlic's so healthy for you, you want to leave nice big pieces. We also have some Mexican oregano, black pepper, cumin. And kosher salt. Okay.
Sounds delicious.
Stir all those together for me?
I would love
Beautiful
to.
wooden spoon right there.
Thank you.
Like I said, this will cook for about 1.5 hours until that meat starts to become nice and tender. At that point, during that process, you leave that nice and covered for a while. We're going to make the salsa that's going to give you the nice red color. You can make a green pozole or a red pozole or white pozole. We make red here in the resort. So we're going to take some guajillo chiles, some white onion, some tomato, and some more garlic, and you'll cook those down till they becomes nice and soft.
Okay, I was going to say, do you boil your chili?
Yep. It'll be about a 30-minute process, 20-30 minutes. Then you let it steep for about another 15 to really get that guajillo chili nice and tender.
Perfect.
If you want to add in some anchos or pasillas or whatever, you can add whatever your flavors you prefer.
A nice ancho chili will make it taste excellent.
It's your own preference on how you want to go with that. And then you'll puree that in a blender, and you'll strain it through a nice fine sieve, so you get this beautiful velvety sauce that goes along with it. See how it's nice and smooth? You don't have any big clumps or big chunks to it. So that'll help when you have that nice clear soup.
It takes all the seeds out.
Exactly. Okay, so we're gonna add this in. I'll take the hit and hopefully we don't splash ourselves. Okay?
Okay.
And then with that, we're also gonna add in hominy, which is rehydrated corn. We're using a canned hominy and we're gonna rinse it off to remove some of that salt so we can balance the salt for ourselves.
Perfect.
Okay? So the hominy in, I don't wanna splash you. I'm gonna give that a nice stir for us one more time.
Yeah, because peeling hominy or peeling corn takes forever.
Yes, but it's a lot of fun. It's all about the family when you do it.
Right.
Okay, so that gets nice and hot and cooked down. The last 30 minutes you'll put that hominy and the guajillo in there because you don't want it to break apart the hominy.
Right.
Okay. We have Disney Magic here, of course, so we've got it all nice and ready for you.
Oh my word.
See that rich, beautiful color that it has? That's coming from the guajillos.
Let me just smell it first. It smells like heaven, seriously.
And you see it became a little bit thicker, and the hominy and the chiles is what gave it that thickness.
Can you believe we have pozole at California Adventure? It's unbelievable that this beautiful traditional food is brought here to Disney for us to celebrate. It's just amazing. And I'm sure it's making everyone very, very happy.
Making everybody jealous who can't be here.
True.
The great thing about pozole as well, you can make it however you like it. If you like it spicier or whichever direction you like. You're a little more acidic, you can do whatever you like with it. So we have the classic condiments. We have cabbage, chiles, radishes, limes, a little more cumin, a little more oregano. It depends on your own preference.
Okay, so do you mind if I garnish?
Add in whatever you like.
Okay, perfect. Yay! I want purple and green cabbage.
Nice. Gives a good color as well as a nice balance of flavor.
Right. and then some lime.
And you can serve this with either bread or tortillas or chips or whichever direction you go.
Or you can just have it all on its own. I'm sure
Exactly.
it's amazing.
If you're in that low carb style.
I want to make sure I get some. It's fantastic.
Thank you, thank you.
You've seriously, it's so authentic and beautiful.
Thank you. We did our best to make it as authentic as we could here at Viva Navidad.
I also noticed you have a rosca de reyes.
We did for Three Kings Day. We did get our rosca de reyes. Our bake shop made a beautiful smaller version of it. We do have that available at our vending cart at the front of the Paradise Garden area.
I can't stop eating it. So good. Thank you so much, Chef Toby.
Thank you.
Come to California Adventure for Three Kings Day. Paradise Garden, right?
Paradise Garden is only where it's at, and then we're doing this through January 6th, which is Monday.
Thank you.
Thank you.